What's going on YouTube? You're watching Fixed by Shaq, and in today's quick video I'm gonna show you how to fix this annoying problem of your iPhone getting stuck in here on this text which says call failed. Let's say you're trying to call somebody and the call simply doesn't proceed and you get this notification in here or this pop-up which says in here call failed like this if you have a much older operating system. In much newer operating systems on iOS 26 or much recent ones, the information usually pops up here at the top of the contact or the phone number. No worries at all, I'm gonna show you how to diagnose this and how to fix this problem. Hey, my name is Shaq, and in this channel I help you fixing tech related issues, and I also share cool tech hacks and tutorials, especially stuff related to Apple devices. So if you're into tech content, consider subscribing here to the YouTube channel. It also really helps me out. Now, jumping straight into the video in here, the very first thing we need to know is that this can be caused by a carrier issue or your phone issue. So I'll be helping you diagnose and solving if it's your mobile phone's issue. If it's your carrier issue, then you'll have to actually contact your customer support in order to ask them to check your SIM card or something like that. But do not worry, we'll be diving in this video following all the steps in order to find out the problem. Now, the very first thing we're gonna do in here is bring down the control center, and then we wanna double check the signal strength in here. We need to have anything above 3 points or 3 bars, okay? For example, in my case, I do have 2 SIMs, so you need also to double check which SIM you're calling from. For example, here I am trying to make a phone call, and then if I tap in here, I'll be able to switch from one to another line. So ensure that you're calling from the correct line that you wish to actually call from, okay? So bring down the control center, check the bars in here, turn on flight mode, wait for a couple seconds, 30 seconds, 20 seconds, and then turn it on again, okay? And then turn off flight mode in order to reestablish the connectivity process between your SIM card and your carrier, or your phone and your carrier. Give it a try one more time, try calling and see if the problem is sorted out. Now, if it's not sorted out, we're moving into the next step where I want you to type in *31# and then try making a phone call. Call this combination of numbers along with star and hash and see if this fixes the problem, okay? So basically this disables any sort of restriction that you may be having on your phone that may be blocking you from calling people, okay? So once you do that, do not worry, just give it a try. Try calling now and see if it's sorted out. Now, if it's not sorted out, no problem. What I'm gonna recommend you to do is simply perform a forced restart on your iPhone device. Now, in order to perform a forced restart, for example, if you have an iPhone 8 or later models like mine, I've got a 16 Pro model in here. All you need to do is rapidly tap on volume up and then down and then press and hold the power button continuously for 6 to 8 seconds until you see the Apple logo on your screen. Keep on pressing the power button, do not release it, and as soon as you see the white Apple logo on your screen, you're gonna release the power button. There we go, power button released, and let your iPhone turn on normally. What this essentially does, it restarts your phone, it reboots as if it's coming from a deep sleep. And do not worry, because no data will be lost in this case. It's just a restart, so your phone can actually restart every single process that it has running on your phone, so everything works smoothly. I do recommend people performing a forced restart every 10 to 15 days just to ensure that everything runs smoothly on your phone. Now, if you have an iPhone 7 or 7 Plus, the process of forced restarting is different. You just need to press and hold the volume down along with the power button continuously until you see the Apple logo, and then you're gonna release both of the buttons combination. Now, if you have a much older device with a physical home button in here, in order to perform a forced restart, all you need to do is press and hold the physical home button along with the power button continuously until you see the Apple logo. Now, please note that in much older iPhone devices, for example iPhone 5s, iPhone 4, the power button is usually located here at the top. So in order to perform a forced restart on iPhones with the button at the top would be to press the home button along with the power button at the top. Now, if forced restarting didn't help fixing the problem that we've got in here, we're moving into the next one where we're gonna remove our SIM card and then reinsert it in case you have a physical SIM card. In my case, here is my box of my iPhone. Once you open up your box, you do have, for example, this little little pin here to eject your SIM card, right? Now, you may be in a situation where you've lost it. If you've lost it, you can use an earring or anything like that. So here at the left of your phone, you do have a little tray. Just insert it. In much older devices, it's located here on the right, and then remove this little SIM tray in here for a couple seconds, let's say 30 seconds, and then reinsert it back into your phone after 30 seconds, and then see if this sorts out the problem that we've got in here. I hope this really sorts out the problem, and if it doesn't, do not worry, we're moving into the next step. Now, the next step would be to hop into settings and then scroll down and tap here in cellular, okay? And then over here, we're gonna select the SIM card we're trying to call from, okay? For example, I do have multiple eSIMs, but I do have this one, which is the main one from where I'm trying to call. Now, the next thing we're gonna tap in here is network selection. You wanna ensure that this is always set to automatic, but temporarily we're gonna modify this. We're gonna disable automatic because you may be in a specific zone or area which has some connectivity problems, okay? So connectivity issues is something normal to happen. Whenever you turn on your phone tries to connect to the closest tower. Now, you may be in a situation where the closest tower is a tower which is not working fine. So you can change to a different one from a different company. For example, you can select this one or you can select this one, okay? Try alternating, but not the first one, okay? Try changing and see if it works. Perform the phone call, and once you're done, go back selecting the first and turn on automatic, because this could be a temporary issue now taking place where some maintenance may be going on with the closest tower, so you may temporarily need to switch to a different one. So instead of moving around to a different location in order to find out a different tower, you can simply perform this just to change to a much distant tower, okay? Give it a try. Now, this should essentially fix the problem that you've got. If it doesn't, the next thing you should do is simply contact your carrier or support team in order to ask if everything is fine on their server side. Last but not least, you can also try updating your software if this is something that keeps on happening on a regular basis. Hop into general, software update, and then check if you do not have any pending software here for your iPhone device. If you do have a pending software, then ensure you tap on update to make sure that you are updated to the latest version. I hope this video really helped you out, and if you find my content useful, consider subscribing, like the video, and let me know down in the comment section if you do have any question or doubts. I would like to deeply thank all of you guys for supporting the YouTube channel Fixed by Shaq, where my main aim in here is to help all of you guys fixing tech related issues without spending money, without paying for a technician to a local engineer or anything like that, because in most cases you can actually fix all these issues or most commonly faced issues by your own at your home. Okay, so my aim is to help you guys with tech related content. Thank you for supporting. We've just hit 50,000 subscribers, and all this wouldn't be possible without your support in here. By subscribing, by liking, you actually keep me going, and this really helps me out so I can reach out to more people and consequently help more people facing the same problem as yours. My aim in here is to grow the channel as much as I can so I can reach out to more people, and of course, as I've just said, help out more people here with tech related issues. But of course, it's not easy to do it alone. This is a community. I want you guys to stay here with me, interacting in the comment section within the community tab as well, by visiting the community in here so we can actually interact every single day. And if you have any doubt or any question by any means, feel free to leave it down in the comment section so I can actually reply to you as soon as possible. I really appreciate your help, and I hope we can actually reach 200k subscribers real soon. Thanks for watching Fixed by Shaq, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.